The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody, on this Tuesday morning. It is the 9th day of August, and even some more kids are starting school today, and more kids starting school tomorrow. In fact, I think Montgomery County starts tomorrow. And every day this week, we're going to be adding more kids and more buses on the road. It's 78 degrees as I make this at 3:50 in the morning, and the dew point is 76. Very humid air, prime for more thunderstorms today. And yesterday, many of you got some good rainfall amounts. I'm about to show you the scorecard of who got what. Some of you did better than others. And also, there has been a shift now in the expected amount of rainfall. Some of the heavier rainfall amounts have shifted. I'll show you who will get the heaviest rain over the next 5 or 6 days. But the rain chances are very good for at least the next 5 or 6 days. All right, if you're ready, we'll start with this map that shows you who got rain and how much rain yesterday. This is what's called Doppler radar estimates, storm total rainfall. Here we go. Very generous rainfall amounts yesterday in most areas, except for the far eastern counties. That's where the drought is the worst, unfortunately. You see the red between Montgomery and Camden? Those are more than 2-inch amounts. And then 3 to 4 inch and even 5-inch amounts down in Covington and Coffee County. That's incredible. That's only the first day. So here we go for the next 5 days. Now, notice that the focus of the heaviest rainfall has shifted west into portions of western and southwest Alabama, where there could be 5 to 7 inches of rain, more than 1 to 3 inches in the far eastern counties. The current setup shows a low-pressure area and a frontal system across central Alabama, and that weak low across the southern counties. You see that there? Moving into southwest Alabama a little bit later on today, making showers and thunderstorms numerous in this tropical air mass. In fact, as we look at future radar, you can see the focus of some of the heaviest rain would be in the western counties today, down on the coastal areas, but all areas will see showers and thunderstorms today, and the storms will be slow movers. So that means that there'll be some localized flooding, street flooding in some places. Today's high 91, tonight's low 75. East winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. I think the temperatures will be down the next few days. In fact, upper 80s Wednesday. Look at that. Widespread showers and storms as that trough of low pressure continues right over us tomorrow and Thursday. Rain chances still in the likely category. Numerous storms on Friday. 70% chance at least. Temperatures in the middle 80s on Friday. How about that? That's a nice change. Saturday, even showers and thunderstorms. You may have to adjust some of your outdoor activities as you plan your weekend on Saturday. Maybe a slightly fewer storms on Sunday, but still about a 60% chance even during the day on Sunday. So we're talking about 88 Wednesday, upper 80s on Thursday, 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms through Saturday at least. Look at that, 86 on Friday, and then upper 80s Sunday with a 60% chance of more showers and storms. Here is the European out 10 days. Look at the blue bars at the bottom. Showers and storms every single day for the next 10 days. But notice how the temperatures are down late week because of the clouds and showers, and then they start to rebound again next week. In fact, we're talking about 80s on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on the European, and then 90s returning next week. So, we're not done with the hot, humid weather by a long stretch, and the GFS numbers are similar. They have 80s for the much of the middle and latter part of the week, but 90s returning in a big way next week. Two of the main hazards for the week ahead. One is slow-moving thunderstorms. Slow-moving enough where some very heavy rainfall can produce some urban flooding, street flooding. Don't travel over flooded streets. You may think you know the depth of the water. You're thinking, I can get through this, but you don't know the depth. And it only takes 6 inches of water to float a very large vehicle. And if there's any kind of current, float the vehicle away. So turn around, don't drown. And the other thing is there's going to be a lot of lightning around this week. This has been a very terrible year so far for lightning strikes, which have killed people. If you are close enough to hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck and killed by lightning. Period. You can be 6 miles from the storm. There'll be a very important update coming up at 11 o'clock this morning at RichThomasWeatherNetwork.com from the Blue Water Weather Center. Latest radar trends for the afternoon, an update on rainfall potential as the week goes on, a very active weather week. Plus, there will be another video tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. I'll be live on the radio this morning at 6 a.m. at NewsTalk 93.1 and on BAMA Country from 6 to 9 a.m. Also, By the way, you can check out my forecast all day long on all 8 radio stations, the Blue Water Radio family of radio stations. Hope you have a great day today. And, I hope we get some beneficial rain, but I hope we don't have any problems from this rainfall situation. It's going to be a situation we're stuck in for a few days. Have a good day. I'll see you in the morning.
Rich Thomas weather.